the air conditioning was fine in San Antonio, and so was LeBron James and the Miami Heat. They beat the Spurs 98-96 to even the NBA Finals at a game apiece. Spurs played well at times, but not well enough, long enough. Kawhi Leonard, three-pointer, he had 9 points. They had a 4-point lead halfway through the third quarter, but they couldn't put it away. Kawhi had his hands full guarding LeBron, who finished with a game-high 35 points, 10 rebounds, and, importantly, no cramps. With about 2.5 minutes to play, Tony Parker gave the Spurs a 1-point lead, but then the Heat took over. LeBron on a drive, as you'll see in the dish, to Chris Bosh. Same shot he missed in a loss to the Pacers. He hit it tonight. He had 18 points. Heat went on to win it by 2. Game 3 is Tuesday in Miami. Todd Strain and San Diego State assistant coach Justin Hutson will take it from here.
San Diego State basketball assistant coach Justin Hutson making his SportsWrap debut. Justin, thanks for coming down to talk basketball tonight.
Thanks for having me, Todd.
Of course, Justin, we're going to talk a lot of Aztecs. There's a lot to get to. But before we do that, let's talk NBA Finals. We just watched Game 2. The Miami Heat beat the Spurs, even the series at a game apiece. Two best teams in the NBA. It's all even after 2 games. This is kind of how it should be.
Very evenly matched, entertaining series.
Yeah.
I think early on this game it was a little sloppy, a lot of turnovers, guys were trying really hard, but boy, what an exciting game to watch.
And it was tight, and it was terrific, but down the end the Spurs made some key mistakes, you thought, late in the fourth quarter on the free throw line that really cost them the game.
I think it was a big momentum changer where Mario Chalmers elbowed Tony Parker, got an intentional foul. I think the Spurs were up 2 with about 6 minutes to go, and they missed 4 straight free throws, and I think that took a little air out of the Spurs and gave the Heat a little confidence.
Of course, the starting small forward for the San Antonio Spurs these days is Kawhi Leonard. You know Kawhi well. When you were at San Diego State for your first go-around, you were the key recruiter in getting Leonard to SDSU. When you were recruiting him in high school, did you ever think, hey, someday maybe Kawhi would be in the NBA Finals head up against LeBron James?
Well, we thought he was going to be really good.
Yeah.
When we recruited him, we were excited about him. We thought he could be special, but nobody can envision him guarding the best player in the world in the NBA Finals for 2 years in a row.
Hey, speaking of former Aztecs in the NBA, of course, Kawhi is there now. Senior point guard Xavier Thames is looking to get there. The NBA draft is June 26. I know you've been in contact with Thames. He's really all over the draft map. What can you tell me about what's going on with him as far as his pro draft prospects?
Well, X is traveling the world right now. He's like a globetrotter. I think he just finished 8 cities in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He's back in Vegas training at Impact Academy. And then he leaves out here, I think, in 2 more days to visit 8 more cities. So it's a big time of year for X, and we're all excited about it, and I think he's going to do great.
He's anywhere from a first-round draft pick to undrafted. What do you think Thames has that will really be an asset to an NBA team?
Well, I think the NBA game is all about pick and roll.
Yeah.
And I think Xavier is really good on pick and roll on offense and the defensive end. He has a great mid-range shot. It's almost like a layup. He gets through screens well. He makes good decisions. And he can really pass the ball. I mean, we needed him to score more this year.
Yeah.
But I think the NBA teams are going to be very excited about how he can find people.
All right, San Diego State basketball coming off a super season, maybe the best in school history. But look at this, 2014, you guys are loaded again. You just landed a top 20 national recruiting class led by San Diego hotshot hoopster Trey Kell. You got 4 good guys and an Arizona transfer. How excited, Justin, are you about this class?
We are very excited.
Yeah.
I think the Aztecs and Aztec fans in San Diego State should be very excited. We're excited about the returners.
Yeah.
The new guys coming in are going to have a tough hold because the guys right now are in summer school and they're working hard and they want to keep their spot in their rotation. So I think we're excited. I think we can be deep. I think we can press a little bit more. Yeah. So great time to be an Aztec.
You mentioned the returners. Obviously, a lot coming back, a lot coming in. You guys conceivably could go 8 to 10 deep. I mean, practices could be some of your guys' toughest games this season.
And that's a great part.
Yeah.
I think when the practices are tough and you have to come and bring it every day, I think the level rises.
Yeah.
It's going to be very competitive, which is going to make our starting group really good.
Yeah. Hey, Justin, I know everybody associated with Aztec basketball believes SDSU is as good as UCLA or on par with them as a program. When you go into the living rooms as a key recruiter, do you get the sense that high school hoopsters are now thinking the same, that SDSU is on par with some of these West Coast powers?
I think we are advancing.
Yeah.
I think each home is different.
Yeah.
Steve Fisher's name does ring out real loud.
Yeah.
I mean, he, with his past at Michigan and what he's done here has been absolutely awesome. And I think, with our success against the Pac-12, over the last 6 or 7 years, and I think us going to the Sweet 16 and Kawhi being in the NBA along with Jamal and Malcolm doesn't hurt.
All right, that helps. You help too. Thanks for breaking it down, Coach.
Thank you very much for having me, Tom.
All right, Coach Justin Hutson of San Diego State. We're going to take our first timeout of the night. When we come back, it's the Jerome's Furniture Play of the Week. Stick and stay. SportsWrap rolls on.
Stick and stay, baby.